Good morning everybody and welcome to London Gatwick Airport. I'm about to make my way over to Universal Orlando Resort in Florida. Orlando, Florida is one of my favourite ever places to go, and this time is really important because we've got Epic Universe. My first thoughts on this what looks like a wonderful park. I'm not spoiled it too much, but yeah, I'm going to make my way over to Orlando, one of my favourite places ever. Spend 4 days at the park, along with Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios Florida, and Islands of Adventure, of course, got Velocicoaster and Hagrid. I'm going to do it all, but it's mainly going to be focused on the 4 days at Epic Universe. I'm actually starting at Gatwick Airport for my long haul trips. I don't normally do this, but I'm flying Norse Atlantic from the South Terminal, which is another terminal I've not been through for about 11 years. So I think the last time in this terminal was a family holiday 11 years ago. So yeah, I'm flying from Gatwick over to Orlando with Norse Atlantic on the beautiful 787 Dreamliner. And yeah, it should be about a 9-hour flight. I'm not really sure, it can vary, it can be delayed. I look on apps and it says it's delayed, but and it ends up not being. So I hope I land on time, get to my hotel, and yeah, have a stress-free travel day. And of course, like normal, I use the airport parking. I've actually used APH parking before. It's parking ride system like Purple Parking. I went on the Purple Parking website, or Holiday Extras or whatever it's called, and it gives you the cheapest. I sort by the cheapest and just go for one that I trust as well. It's always important to go for a parking service that you trust. And they drop you off here, just outside the terminal. I was dropped off at number 7 down there and just made my short walk over here for the intro clip over there. Oh, National Express. I'm not actually, like I said in that intro clip, I've not actually been to this terminal many years, and I don't know what's changed. Because the last time I was here, EasyJet were flying out of this terminal, and I still think they are to an extent, but yeah, you can get into central London, you can get a bus here, it's National Express. I just think I've seen the Flixbus as well. So yeah, let's make our way into the terminal. I think you have to get an lift. Yeah, I'm not sure, there's no escalators anywhere. So yeah, let's make our way in. Hopefully the security is not too long. I made this slight mistake there. I was actually on the ground level, and the typical drop-off area for like normal cars, etc. is actually a level up, so I got a bit confused there. So I am on the right level, level 2 now, which is the actual departure level. There's the lifts back down to the drop-off. Well, the bus drop-off that is. Yeah, I don't know why there was cars down there, maybe it's just taxis. Yeah, this is very strange, took me near an ages. South Terminal, got Norse Atlantic, EasyJet, I think British Airways operate from here as well. So yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to go, but yeah, I know Norse Atlantic, I've got a system, if you've got a basic economy ticket, you have to check in at the airport. Irrelevant if you've got hand baggage, check luggage or whatever. So yeah, I've actually got a classic ticket, so I've got baggage included, but I'm actually not taking any check luggage. So it's a good thing, I don't have to wait in an hour queue to check it in, yeah. It's a weird system. Most airlines let you check in online whatever ticket you've got. Yeah, let's see how it works out. And after that, I'm a bit of walking there on the outside. You walk straight into here, you've got loads of check-in areas, you've got all different airlines, you've got EasyJet to the left. I think you've got some British Airways check-in down there, so EasyJet. Got, I think Norse is down there, which I'm flying with. It looks very busy down there, so I'm not going to bother taking the camera down there. Yeah, I don't know what check-ins you've got down here. I think security's passed down here on the left, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to figure this out. In fact, yeah, I can walk down the middle actually. I'm working out, I've not been down in this terminal for ages. It was very strange. I'm sure it's changed over the years, but yeah, EasyJet, the Norse Atlantic down here, yeah, very busy. That was very quick, that is, through security. Very busy, but everything is flow. They've got multiple lanes open. We could keep our stuff in our bag. But one thing that was really weird is, like, you had to take your shoes off. And I even saw people with Fanta in their bag. They said just to keep it in there. So things are always changing. Never had to take my shoes off in the UK. It's normally a US thing. Yeah, it's all strange. I don't know if that's a new system they brought in or it's just for today. So yeah, if you need your currency exchange, it's just down this escalator from the security area. I don't need to, but yeah, I use contactless, so WH Smith, good old WH Smith, and then you've got this boring duty free. Same with every airport, it's just too much expensive goods, too many expensive goods, chocolate, you got your usual stuff. It doesn't interest me really, but it's kind of strange how it uses smell to draw you in, but A lot of people fall for it, end up spending the fortune, but yeah. I'm going to try and get something to eat. Yeah, it's very shiny. It's not as long as Stanstad's due for me, that goes on for ages. Yeah, it's time to go and relax before our flight in about 2.5 hours. I've been in WHB, got a little haul. I spent like £20 at airport prices, not good. Got a sandwich, a drink, got the typical meal deal and a bit of chocolate. But then I came upstairs and I remember they have a Nando's, but the queue's quite long. I won't put the camera in people's faces, but yeah. I would go for a cheeky Nando's, as they say, and I've never had one, but it's just too many people and too busy. Been a bit awkward on my own, so I'm just going to go and find a nice quiet corner, if I can that is, and maybe watch some planes. They might have some planes flying areas. As you can see, I took a long walk down to around gate 20. I could have gone further, but I found some chairs next to some vending machines. I thought, oh, why not just sit down? They do say walk around the airport if you can. It kind of helps the blood circulate. You don't want to get deep vein thrombosis, I think, on the plane. But I don't want to wear those socks either, those specific socks that help your blood flow. But yeah, I'm decided to walk around the airport a bit more than I normally do, because I heard someone else saying that on the video too, so I thought, yeah, why not? Just have a little walk around the airport. You can still sit down and eat and drink. You've got to give yourself time to do that before a long flight, because you cannot trust airplane food. I'm not very good with airplane food. No matter what airline, I probably wouldn't be good with something like Qatar or Emirates, even with their fancy food. So I'm very picky. I probably need about 10 options to be able to get something. So I've just had one sandwich, still got one left. I've got some knick-knacks, some chocolate, like I said. I normally do that every trip. I very rarely go to Nando's, Wetherspoons, or another sit-down restaurant, because it's normally like a queue to get in. It's normally very busy. They have got great views of the tarmac though, so I did get a couple of views of the tarmac with people with airplanes lining up. It's a bit difficult to get a view, so I'm just sitting down and I'm just doing nothing and relaxing for a 9-hour flight. I made my way further on the terminal, all the way down to gate 28 around that area. And this is where you can see all the aircraft lining up. We've got a storm cloud over there. That'll be pretty interesting, pretty bumpy. I think we can see, if I zoom in, for all the aviation geeks out there, if it focuses. I think it's a bit too dirty, but there's this China 787, you got a Sun Express. Oh, you got an A321 Neo landing from EasyJet. Yeah, I'm not going to zoom in because the wind is quite dirty. Yeah, interesting. Great spot at the end of this pier. I think it's a pier. There is some more other gates the other side of the terminal, which I think is where my aircraft is. So yeah, let's make our way over there. Just gone to the other side of the room that I was in. From the runway view all the way to the other side of South Terminal. I say all the way to the other side, I'm viewing the other side. Some more gates down here. Still in the same room I was just in. I didn't realise South Terminal had this good of a plane spot on area. I say it's not technically a plane spot on area, but it's got some good views of the tarmac. Got a BA 777 and Norse landing there. I did see another Norse landing flight on the departure board, so I'm not sure if that's my actual flight. Being prepared. That has got about an hour and 3/4 before all the scheduled departure, so maybe. The plane might even be down the far end, I'm not sure. But I did see that airline on the far right landing, because we've got the APH bus in. I do like to geek out when I'm at an airport. We used to come about maybe 4 or 5 hours before. I get to the airport about maybe 3 now for international flights. As you get older, it just gets a bit more tiresome, doesn't it? Yeah, doing some plane spotting. I just had to pop back to WHB, get a couple more snacks and a bit of deja vu. Back in the same spot again, but yeah, gate 25 now. About an hour and 20 minutes before departure time. It's a bit early actually, but maybe the aircraft's already there. Maybe it's that aircraft that we spotted earlier. So yeah, we've got gate 10 to 28 down here on the left, which I'm getting down. I was down there anyway, but surprisingly that other aircraft is down one of those gates. It might have been New York, I can't remember what the destination was for that other aircraft, but yeah, there's a lot of flights departing down here. You've got Budapest, you've got loads of European flights. Yeah, let's make our way to gate 25. I think I was just there. Yeah, I should have really gone to a shop down here. I think there was a couple of little cafe places. to get a snack from. But yeah, I only had a chocolate bar, I realised, before I went to check the gate. So yeah, a bit of deja vu, same part of the terminal. But yeah, I have no idea I'll be back down here again. So yeah, just landed after just shy of 9 hours. I think it's something like 8 hours 50. Fairly uneventful flight, a few bumps here and there. There's no real bad turbulence. They did warn of it before we departed. So yeah, it did feel quite a lot like a long flight. It's nothing like my Japan flight in January, which is 30.25 hours. So yeah, 8 or 9 hours, I'm not too bothered with really. So yeah, here at the newer terminal, I think it's Terminal C, I think the official name for it. But yeah, it's so easy to get through. They have got a lot of baggage reclaims before passport control and a couple afterwards. Yeah, it's fairly easy to get through. There's quite a bit of a line there, but fairly smooth. If they ask a few questions, because of my history, I get through quick. I've been here quite often to America, and sometimes numerous times a year. So great flight, staff were amazing, and fairly uneventful. Like I said, nothing really major happened, and no real delays. We got here about 20 minutes early, left the gate early at Gatwick. So yeah, about to get an Uber or lift over to the hotel. Actually, way before that, I'll mention I showed you that little food menu on the screen. That's quite interesting. I did have a meal included in my ticket. I don't know if I mentioned that at Gatwick Airport, but I didn't really use it, and I didn't really use the check bag allowance. I did mention it. It's a bit of a weird system Norse got going there, but it is what it is. So yeah, I can go and get that Uber or Lyft like I was mentioning. I'm going to compare them, because you really want to compare Uber and Lyft, because they can surge the prices. I think that's what they call it, surge prices. I don't know what it's called, but like park closing times, like really busy times, they'll adjust the prices, and Uber is quite bad for it. So yeah, I saw a friend post comparison, and it's quite a big difference. So yeah, let's go and get an Uber or Lyft, and I'll meet you at my hotel. I'm finally here at Universal Helios Grand Hotel. Just been dropped off outside the front door. Didn't realise they had staff outside to help you. So I dropped my phone on the floor. It's quite funny. I did mention I've dropped it 1,000 times before. But yeah, here we go. I've seen so many pictures of this. Already gone past the shuttle pickup, so I know what that is. I probably will be doing a tour of the hotel. So I'm hoping that'll be coming in the future. So look out for that. It'll be after my main vlogs normally. I've got the Halloween Horror Nights, you name it, all the epic vlogs around it. So yeah, it won't be one of the first ones to do, but I'm just going to walk around here for a few minutes. I don't know what the lights are flashing for. I'm just on the shuttles are down there. And I'm going to have a look at this building again. Wow. You obviously knew I was staying in this hotel by the title and thumbnail, but yeah, I got a park view room, and I booked it about a year ago when they first announced bookings. Well, first when you could book before. Sorry, I can't speak. I'm so excited. When they first let you book. So I got my tickets with an annual pass for Epic Universe, and I also got booking for this hotel, which is probably double the price now, I think. If I had booked it about a month ago. So yeah, I love this sign. Wow. I might go up to Helios, probably not on this travel vlog, but just after I checked in. So yeah, it's an online check-in. They say it's been requested when I put all my details in, but they've not, and they've got all my card details, but I haven't got any card key or digital card key or anything, so yeah, fairly busy. Got people waiting to go to the park still at this time. The Epic Universe is still open at the moment. So let's make our way into the hotel. First time, oh my god, just in the park. It's kind of hard not to ruin it, but I have seen so many pictures, so I'm not going to bother being upset. Oh wow, it's 7:30 and the sunset looks gorgeous. I'm going to go and have a look at that in a minute when I've checked it in. Just bear with me. Oh my god. I couldn't help myself. I had to walk out here after checking it in. Oh, this in Stardust with its train lighting. Oh my god. Oh, this look. It's about 20 to 8 now. So oh wow. I would zoom in, but I don't want to lower the quality on Stardust. But I got red and white lights. I didn't know that. Constellation Carousel down there. Oh. Yes, a bit of Frankenstein Manor. Donkey. I saw a Donkey Kong on the perimeter as I was driving around in the taxi. Oh, just look at this. And the hotel here. I have got a park view, like I said. Just look at the flames. It's just everything's so good. You're going to find in this trip, I'm going to say a lot of the same words. A lot of repeating myself because I'm so excited. I didn't initially know how to get into this section. It said not on exit on the doors, but just walk through anyway. Look at this. I'm going to zoom in. Oh, I missed it. Oh, the celestial spin. You might have just catch that there. Oh, look at it. I'm so excited. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't tend to get emotional in public anyway. It's normally more of a private thing. Just look at this. Normally this would be a part of a park vlog, but I can't help myself because the lobby faces towards this area. It's not a massive lobby either. I'll show you again in this hack when I go to my room. Look at this. At break of dawn, the god of light. Oh, I'm not going to read it all. You get the gist. Yeah, I can't get over how good those flames make it look. And I'm going to look at the hotel again. I'm sorry I'm boring you, but it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's very expensive. And I've just seen the Kronos too. Just warning, it's going to lower the quality, so see the Kronos down there, I see the fountains. I can't wait till the Cosmos fountain show. And I've just seen Dragon Race's rally, so I'm not going to bother about it. I'm not going to bore you to death. And Ministry of Magic, Wizarding World. And maybe my first stop on my first day. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. If I'm ever silent in any of my epic videos, you can just know I'm in it all. But look at this, this statue. And I love good fresh water. But yeah, let's get to my room, shall we? It's a bit confusing, I'm not sure which side is not an exit, but it's got the maps facing the outside, so that's the only way in. I tried to find another way in by the park security area, sorry, the security area for the park entrance. I do love the style of the logos. I just love this lobby. Yeah, it's very tidy, but yeah, make our way to the room. I can't stop talking, can I? It's the opening year, it's only a few months after I opened. Let's go. Nearly here on the 7th floor. My park view room will be on the other side. I'm just looking at the entrance side. Yeah, it's just so good. I could just about see the other parks, but I'm not going to bore you more on that. That flush and light down there, which I showed you when I got out the Uber, or the lift, sorry. Here we are. Just got out of the elevators. There's no stairs or anything because it's such a massive hotel in terms of how many levels. There's I think there's 6 elevators. I'm room, I can't remember what room I'm in. 764. So that will be to the left. Oh, I love the theming. I didn't get any pictures outside, but I got one day at the end of my trip where the park was closed early. So I can get some sunset pictures then. By the time we get out it's going to be dark, so. 764. Just look at the carpets. I love the carpets. Look at the door lights. I know there are posher hotels like that, but I've never really stayed in a big grand hotel like this. And yes, the pictures of the rooms don't look amazing, but yeah, you're right next to Epic Universe. And I've got a walk all around here. I reckon I'm on right near the ministry area. So here we are. Let's go. Let's see if this works first time. There we go. Ooh, nice mirror. And like I mentioned, I'll try and do a room tour. Just depends how busy I get on the other days. Trying to close the door while I'm holding the camera. So yeah, look at these doors. Normally they're wooden, aren't they? That mirror to my left as well. Oh look, posh mirror, posh lights. Yeah, they had one shower like this in Aventura. I can't remember what their finish was like, but it's pretty similar. It's got a sliding door there. It's not that interesting, is it, when you've got Epic? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's in the view. It's perfect spot to see Constellation Carousel. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Oh Jesus. Massive screen. Coffee making facilities. Fiji water. They're $8. Be careful. Pulling a Vegas trick on you. You can't really see that great because the reflection is going to be better in the daytime. Oh my god. I'm going to go and turn the lights off, just bear with me. Oh my god. This is worth every penny. Said it, I'm not even been in the park yet, and I've just stood down there, wasn't I? So I'm not exactly in the centre, but if I open my blinds in the morning and see that, Jesus Christ. Sorry about my language. Look at that. It's amazing how dark it got in like 10 minutes. I can see the Isle of Burke over there. Stardust is just to the left, and just right on the corner is Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. Oh, sorry about the zoom. Oh my god, sorry.
Hey, what's up? I am Mike and I am ready.
The TV just turned on because there's some sensors of it. Oh, sorry. I'm getting distracted to looking off to the left of the camera that you see Super Nintendo World there. Oh my. Oh. When you zoomed in and tried to pan, it's quite difficult. There's the Dark Universe portal. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. I cannot wait to be in this park at night. So I'm going to keep this camera stuck on Stardust Racers and hopefully get it coming around again, because it has been pretty good with the operations in the 20 minutes I've been here. And in this hotel, because it's nice and neat, you've got that tablet I used in the Aventura Hotel, which controls everything. It doesn't, I think it might be one of the newer iPads, because it doesn't have the home button. See the logo there? You can turn the TV up, which I've done with this already. It does some advertising. Room controls, dining. To go room controls. How difficult it is to do stuff like that when you're holding the camera. Yeah, they definitely updated the software. I've got new software for this hotel. Yeah, it does all that stuff. Yeah, that's interesting. Can't believe I missed this. You can control the curtains with the tablet. Look at that. Open, close, stop. It's those curtains there. Yeah, zoom out a bit. Oh, I am zoomed out. Now watch this. Shit, close. Oh my. What hotel am I staying at? Why am I so fascinated by that? A little slight delay, but it's not too bad. I can't believe I'm so happy over that. I'm so giddy over technology. And combining it with my favourite thing in a theme park, it's a win. And there we go, my long travel day is over. What a first experience of Epic Universe, and I'm not even stepped foot in the park. Just going through that lobby, I was 2 feet in that lobby and I saw the view of Epic Universe from the outside area, and just, I've already mentioned how I'm going to repeat myself over this trip. I'm going to use all the words amazing, incredible, etc. I just know it well. The lighting I've seen of that park at night, it was sunset when I stood out there for a second, and 10 minutes later it's pitch black. Absolutely fantastic time to view the park. And that's from someone who's not entered the park yet. So yeah, great day with Norse flight today. First time using them. Very uneventful, but it's the lowest price. You don't expect anything special. It's like sort of like Ryanair, but for long haul, really. So yeah, they get the job done. Staff are great. It was a long flight, but it didn't feel as long as Japan, luckily. Which is, yeah, that was 14 hours nearly. So I think 9 hours is pretty good when you've done a flight like that. So yeah, Norse was great. First impressions of the hotel are fantastic. Walking and seeing the views. Lobby is quite small, but I still love it. And just the decoration, the decor, the lights, the logos, the effects, the fire effects outside there, and of course the views is the best part of this booking, really. I've stayed at this hotel. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have stayed here. It's a bit more. I can't remember at the time. It's about $50 more a night. But just from this 10 minutes looking outside, I think it's worth it already. And I can't wait to get in the park. So yeah, it's been a long day. I hope you found some of it useful. It was a bit different from me, although some parts of it are quite the same, really. And I'm quite a seasoned traveller now. Some people have been doing it longer than me, but you get so used to the process of checking in, getting on a flight, checking into hotels, getting Ubers and lifts. It just becomes second nature. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.